Mercy Housing mission is to create vibrant, stable, healthy communities, and we do that by preserving and developing affordable housing in places like the Tenderloin. We actually serve an incredible range of folks. This particular building happens to serve people that have been formerly homeless, mostly single adults. There are 153 apartments in this building now, and what's always amazing to me and what's so magical about this initial moment when you're reopening a building and people are moving in for the first time. In our day-to-day work, you just forget how powerful that moment is when somebody first opens their own apartment door and you hear the story. Each of them has a completely different story and history from another.
So I have this wonderful plant that just doesn't stop growing, and one day a couple of years ago, we some people in the building were moving out over to Fox Plaza, and my kitchen was up on the 4th floor, and I went up to the 4th floor to use my kitchen, and I noticed some of the rooms were empty, and the doors were unlocked, and they had just moved out the night before. So I was walking through the rooms to see if they had left anything, and somebody left a pot with dirt and a stub of a plant, and there it is, and it just grew. So, and I really like it. My name is Molly, and I've lived here for 8.5 years. I really like teaching, giving piano and cello lessons to children. I've taught in the public schools in the past, and I feel like music teaches children good things. It's good for their soul. It teaches them good habits. Practicing teaches them discipline. Teaches them to listen and to be sensitive. And I think it's very, very important.
Well, just by looking at me, you will know that I like to write poetry, and I like to write short stories, and I like to go out and look at the scenery in San Francisco, and I love birds. My name is Arlington. I lived in Arlington for 4 months. Before that, I lived in the streets basically, and along with others, they're out there in San Francisco living in the streets. A lot of things going on in the streets, but now I'm here at Arlington, and it's a lot better living here at Arlington because you're able to stay away from basically lots of drugs, liquor, a lot of drinking out there in the streets. And right here, you kind of sheltered from the outside world where people are out there drinking and drugging in. I come here every day in comparison to the life I was living for the last 6 years. It's incredible how the difference is right here, that you come into a place like this and look down the hallway and see such a nice building. And so I feel a lot better coming to a place like this, and the chances are that I'll be able to recuperate and get back to being a civilized a human being back in the city again. Yeah, with the extra money that I'm able to get, I'm able to take time and go back to being a giver instead of a taker to a certain extent. The extra money that I make, sometimes I take and I buy an operation for a child from Operation Smile, and it pays for one operation per child for the hair lip. Once you become a homeless person, after having a good job and things, you become real compassionate about almost everything that you see, and you want to help things out, make things better, and it makes you feel better that you're trying to help somebody out. So it does change you being homeless. It changes your way of seeing things and how you view the rest of the world from then on.